Hi, greetings everybody. I'm here today to talk to you about seed oils. Oh my goodness, it's such a hot topic in nutrition. You're going to find tons of videos at YouTube, and even Joe Rogan is talking about seed oils. And there's really a lot of controversy surrounding seed oils because if you listen to the American Heart Association or Harvard University, they claim that seed oils really are not that harmful, that they're safe to consume. But are they? So I'm here to give you my take on seed oils and what I call the good, the bad, and the ugly of seed oils. So let's talk about what is good about seed oils. Well, first of all, what are seed oils? You know them as soybean oil, corn oil, safflower oil, sunflower oil, grapeseed oil, and canola oil. So these oils have been shown, according to research by the American Heart Association, to lower that LDL, bad, lousy cholesterol. When you substitute these seed oils for saturated fats in your diet, like butter and lard. And so that is one finding. The other is that these seed oils do provide some essential fatty acids, linoleic acid, and they also provide some vitamin E. Now, as I said before, that the American Heart Association has said that, this can lower your cholesterol, your LDL cholesterol. However, with the American Heart Association, I'm taking it with a grain of salt, maybe a spoonful of oil, the American Heart Association has been criticized for accepting funding from big food, particularly the food companies that are marketing the seed oils. And also, we're finding that saturated fats maybe are not all that bad. Starting in 2010, I was reading research when I was a head dietitian at the Avera Heart Hospital that they had not found really any evidence that saturated fats were increasing mortality from cardiovascular disease or overall mortality. So it's really pretty complicated when it comes to these different fats and oils and actually studying and evaluating their effect on cardiovascular disease and mortality. Now, that's the good of the seed oils. The bad is that they are highly processed. They're extracted with hexane, a toxic chemical. They're purified, they're deodorized, and they're bleached. So the next thing is what is ugly about these seed oils? Well, what is ugly is that they promote inflammation in your body. There's two ways that they do that. First, seed oils are easily damaged and oxidized due to their high polyunsaturated fatty acid content. These polyunsaturated fatty acids have a lot of open chemical bonds, a lot of place for oxygen to attach. So they become easily oxidized and damaged. And that increases oxidative stress in your body, and oxidative stress leads to inflammation. Oxidative stress is the leading cause of why we get over 200 chronic diseases of aging. So the last thing you want to do is to put oxidized oils into your body. Now, the other concern with inflammation from these oils is that they are high in omega-6 fatty acids. Too much omega-6 depletes your body of omega-3s. And what happens is that these oils, they compete for the same pathway in your body to be metabolized. So what happens, the omega-6s, they get on that pathway first. They gobble up all of the enzymes that are needed to metabolize them, which they gobble up the enzymes and they set up a roadblock, and the omega-3s can't get through. So then what happens is that those omega-6s will eventually be metabolized and converted down, and they are known to produce some pro-inflammatory compounds, whereas omega-3s from EPA and DHA, they do just the opposite. They are anti-inflammatory. So what can you do to limit seed oils? Number one, check your food labels, because your processed foods, your packaged foods, They are high and abundant in these seed oils, especially your salad dressings. Take a look. You'll find that the first ingredient on the label in most cases is soybean oil. Just make your own at home with some olive oil, a little vinegar or lemon juice, add a little garlic, some seasonings, and you have your own homemade salad dressing. Definitely limit deep fat fried foods, because the restaurants use these seed oils in deep fat frying, and they use them over and over again. Those high temperatures, they damage those oils, and we know what happens then. You consume that produces inflammation in your body. Cook at home with healthier oils. Extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil. Those are the only ones I have in my pantry. Now, you maybe are wondering about canola oil. I think in small quantities, it would be fine to use a little bit of canola oil. It doesn't have that real high omega-6 content, and it's lower in polyunsaturated fatty acids. And certainly, last but not least, you can improve your omega-6 to omega-3 imbalance by eating more omega-3s and consuming more fatty fish like salmon and like sardines. If you consume this 1 can of sardines, that will give you half of your weekly requirement for omega-3s. Wow, and I really like sardines, I'm finding, especially these. And then if you're not eating sardines and salmon, then the alternative is to definitely to add an omega-3 supplement. This is the one I take from LifeVantage. It is the highest quality you can buy on the market. Remember, you don't want to buy a rancid, stale, oxidized fish oil. Same as your seed oils. So that's why this one is assured for quality and purity. And I consume this on a weekly basis, along with my sardines. So I hope that you have learned today about the good, the bad, and the ugly of seed oils. Okay, have a blessed day.